Ladies and gentlemen, it is a beautiful day to be in the workshop, and I am so thrilled to have you here because in today's episode, we're going to try something a little different. So we've recently finished up work on our forge, and while this is a forge, we could use it as kind of a makeshift foundry for some low temperature metals such as pewter or aluminum and some others like that. We can be guaranteed this thing will get hot enough because I've accidentally melted steel in here, just leaving it in there a little too long while I was being forgetful. And so we're going to see if we can turn some of this tubing and this flat bar into a makeshift crucible. Now, I don't personally recommend using steel as a crucible just because you're likely to melt it and have whatever you're trying to melt spill everywhere, and I'm expecting that to happen here. I definitely recommend to anyone watching this that you use a proper clay graphite crucible, but I want to do this as kind of an experimental project just to kind of see what happens. Okay, the opening to our forge is 4 inches, and so I'm going to make this crucible about 3.5 to 3 3/4 inches, just so we can comfortably get it in and out without it being a tight squeeze. Alright, I've gotten this pipe in the vise over here at the grinding table, and I'm going to see how much of this I can get done with the angle grinder. I may be able to do all of it, I may not. I'm expecting I'll probably about halfway through have to resort to a hacksaw, but I'm not sure yet, so I'm going to give it a shot and see how it goes. I forgot to put earplugs in, and that hurt. Alright, that went a lot better than I expected. Now I'm going to cut out a little pour spout area here, and then grind off these rough edges. Okay, so I'm going to go pretty basic with this since this is a pretty basic project to begin with. And I'm just going to cut off a square of this bar stock, weld it around the perimeter, and then grind it to a round. Alright, this thing is holding water without any leaks, so I'm just gonna grind this out so it's a little more round, and then we're ready to test. Alright, it's a little bit of a tight fit, but it's good enough for now. If I need to later, I can go back and grind this down a little further, but it fits at least, so it's good to test. And I've gotten some aluminum foil in here, and if this works, we can break down some soda cans and try those. Alright, our little canister here held up way better than I expected it to, so I'm really thrilled with that. And out of the 3 soda cans and handful of aluminum foil we melted down, we managed to get these 2 little pebbles of aluminum, as well as this slaggy bit here that was down at the bottom of the canister and did not melt before we dumped everything out. So that can be melted down. There's quite a bit of slag in it, but it can still be melted down in the next batch. Alright. Oh, I'm still recording. So I want to thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you do that. And until we upload the next one, be sure to go ahead and check out some of our older videos. And if you're also not already a patron of the channel, be sure to click the link down in the description, head over to Patreon and subscribe to us there. Memberships start at just $1 a month. You can get a lot of cool stuff for yourself, like your name at the end of one of these videos as a special thank you and shout out to everyone who supports us over there. So thank everyone for that, and I will see you in the next video.